Okay, I'm back.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see the Colts leader at quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Colts and the Jazz. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The Colts are the perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if you look at the Steelers in 2020, they started winning that playoff. They lost 5 or 6 and won in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still pretty.
Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Those two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Tubbs. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He wanted that end zone, powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again, so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys have now moved down in front.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game? Now is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd and 2, Tubbs. And he'll find Cutes. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Tubbs. Slant pass, hard in by Campbell. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch,
and he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Holding offense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tubbs. Touchdown, Colts. Will Fuller. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's throwing. Throwing to start the drive. Tubbs. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Tubbs looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! QT, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So here are the Colts to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. Throwing to start the drive. Tubbs. That's going to be caught by Alec Cox. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
On 1st and 10, Tubbs. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's another first down. I want to be a gain of 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And that's into the hands of Mo Cox, the tight end. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their run, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run once more with Taylor.
Holding offense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this won't come back.
And he'll get it out to midfield. It's got a spot right in midfield at the 50. They'll wind up getting two there as he does it himself and picks up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Campbell making the catch. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So 14 straight touchdowns. And the third is back now in Indianapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Ooh, the juke. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building and rolling. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Now a handoff, Taylor with it, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Tubbs. That one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the... Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. This is Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. On the handoff, Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 140 yards rushing for him so far as this terrific season continues here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the the 38. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the title position, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is of one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh?
You inside yet?
I just walked in. This place, bro, it's legit.
You earned it, my man. Congratulations. There's a lot for you to take in.
Yeah, but I can already tell you picked me a winner here, bro.
Hey, it's what I do. Gotta make sure my guy's properly taken care of.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Tubbs. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They just tried to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Here we go now on first and goal. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Will Fuller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass. As he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Tubbs finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Tubbs. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Tubbs. Throw left side complete to QT. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what you have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless. Any given Sunday, anything can happen in this league. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is
kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots, if I remember correctly. They've won a few in the years following. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And got his man complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Oh, and to avoid him. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Operating from the gun. Tubbs. He'll get this off to Taylor. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, Trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all...
And the Colts getting ready to go. On first down, Tubbs. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now with that clock rolling. Back to throw. Tubbs looking for Campbell downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Tubbs. Got an open man. It's QT. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Here's Fuller with a catch. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Will Fuller. As the first half is winding down. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really almost... He's the first in the league to reach 30 touchdown passes this year. Did that. Following the fumble recovery, Tubbs. This will be caught inside the 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So here are the Colts to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Tubbs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them to a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Colts coming out now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Back to throw. Tubbs. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Desperate coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it's headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
To throw on 3rd down, Tubbs. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in that.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Throwing to start the drive. Tubbs. And the Titan defense steps up here and down he goes. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Throwing on 1st down, Tubbs. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We've played 3 quarters. Back now in Nashville. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. This offense comes back out on the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And what do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 21 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now we give to Taylor, and he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Taylor. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, here's Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. Scoring game, Charles, that we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses.
Okay, about to go to another game. I'll catch you later in about a couple minutes. I don't know what game I want to play.